This is Jarrod Horak, and in this horse racing handicapping video, I'm covering the Santa Ynez Stakes at Santa Anita Park. I'm going to go through the entire field and give out my contenders from last to first. And this is a Kentucky Oaks 2025 points race. And through the first 10 Oaks points races in this video series, my top choices have 4 wins, 3 runner-up finishes, and 1 show finish. And if you're interested in my full card analysis at Santa Anita Park, I've been selling full cards since the late 1990s. I'm covering Santa Anita each day that they run, and I offer individual full cards, weekly and weekend packages, and the entire meet. And you can find my analysis on my sales page at therunawayhorse.com. And my full cards include extensive analysis and wagering strategies for every race. And I will be adding Saturday full cards from other racetracks in the coming weeks, including LeCompte Stakes Day at Fairgrounds on Saturday, January 18th, Pegasus World Cup Day at Gulfstream Park on January 25th, Holy Bull Stakes Day at Gulfstream on February 1st, and some other big cards on Saturdays from Gulfstream, Fairgrounds, Oaklawn, and some other tracks as well. So keep checking the runawayhorse.com sales page for details on my upcoming full cards. And keep checking my YouTube channel each week for these handicapping videos, Derby and Oaks points race video series, and more. And if you want a bonus free pick each day, go over to therunawayhorse.com, click on the Better Bets blog tab at the top of my homepage. You'll get a free pick from around the country each day. And if you want to check my year-end Kentucky Oaks blog that I wrote at the end of 2024, you'll find that blog at therunawayhorse.com on my Kentucky Oaks page. And that blog includes points race recaps, updated points race standings, and my updated top 5 Kentucky Oaks 2025 contenders. Again, you'll find that blog at therunawayhorse.com on my Kentucky Oaks page. I also do a Kentucky Derby blog on my Kentucky Derby page. And in the description in this video, I'll provide links to those latest blogs that I wrote. And now we will get into the analysis of this Santa Ynez Stakes. And it'll be run on Sunday, January 5th, 2025. $100,000 Santa Ynez Stakes. It's the 7th race. 3-year-old fillies, 7 furlongs on the main track. 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the scheduled post time. We'll pull up the field now. We'll meet the field in post position order, and then I'll give out my contenders from last to first. Theme Pam is number 1 with Kyle Frey aboard. She won her debut at Los Alamitos. Howin is one of multiple runners for trainer Bob Baffert, and she won her debut at 1 mile at Santa Anita. AZ Wildcat hasn't run since June 30th, and she won as the favorite in her debut that day. A Practical Dream is the next one. She's number 4 for trainer Tim Yakteen. She's a stakes winner. She won the Desi Arnaz at 7 furlongs at Del Mar in November. Look Forward, one of the favorites in here for trainer Michael McCarthy. She was a clear second in the Starlet Stakes last time out. Mawu for trainer Bob Baffert. She was 3rd in the Desi Arnaz and 4th in the Starlet Stakes. Number 7, Silent Law, could be the one to catch for trainer Bob Baffert. Juan Hernandez aboard. Number 8, Artisma. Could be one that runs a decent race, stalking the pace from the out in the clear from the outside post. And now we'll meet the contenders from last to first. And the horse that I picked to finish 8th is the 1, Polythene Pam. 7-1 in the debut, post 7 in a 7-horse field. So 7s were wild there, and she was able to stalk the pace and win nicely by 1 3/4 lengths. That was at 6 furlongs at Los Alamitos Racecourse on December 14th. $50,000 Daughter of Violence. I don't love the inside post this time. She had that nice, comfortable outside post last time, and now she's going to be down on the inside against some seasoned rivals that have stakes experience, and she could be in trouble in here from that post position. It could be intimidating for her coming out of that chute, that 7 furlong race from that inside post. So I'll pick Polythene Pam to finish 8th. And the horse that I picked to finish in 7th in here is going to be the 6 horse, Mawu, for trainer Bob Baffert. $500,000 Daughter of Blame. She went wire to wire from the inside post in her debut. Aunt Mo was the runner-up. She came back to win in the Desi Arnaz Stakes for Mawu second time out. She was 3rd in a 4-horse field. She was well clear of the 4th place finisher. But the 2 horses that finished in front of her that day, Practical Dream, Silent Law, are both back in this race. And then Mawu stretched out in the Grade 2 Starlet. She was 4th, beaten 14 lengths in a 7-horse field. Mike Smith is her new rider. Maybe they want to get a bit aggressive with her because her best speed rating was in her debut. And then when she faced Stakes Company in her next 2 starts, she wasn't quite up to that Stakes Company. The horse that I picked to finish 6th in here is the 4 Practical Dream, $210,000 daughter of Practical Joke. Tim Yakteen, the trainer. Antonio Fresu will ride this filly, and she won her debut under Kazushi Kimura from an outer post at 5.5 furlongs, going wire to wire. In the Anokia Stakes, Silent Law opened up on her early. Practical Dream chased from 2nd and was able to hold 2nd as Silent Law won that one by 3.5. She met Silent Law again in the Santa Ynez Stakes at 7 furlongs, but this time from the inside post in a 4-horse field. Fresu got aggressive. He didn't let Silent Law go. He was able to take the race to that one. He got the lead, and he was able to win by 1.25 lengths over Silent Law. And then last time she didn't handle a route of ground. Grade 2 Starlet Stakes at a mile and a 16th. She was 24-1. She had post 6 in a 7-horse field. She stalked wide, made a bit of an early move, and then faded 6th, beaten 23 lengths. Cutting back to her winning stakes distance of 7 furlongs from that Santa Ynez Stakes. They'll probably want to get up at least close to the lead in here and get her chasing that pace. The shorter distance definitely helps, but that even the Santa Ynez Stakes, when she did win it, that wasn't that fast of a race. They went in 1:24 and 2. The final time rating wasn't that strong that day. So for Practical Dream, she'll have to go a little bit better in here. And the horse that I picked to finish 5th is the 2 Howin for trainer Bob Baffert. This is a $550,000 daughter of Gunrunner, and she debuted in a 1-mile race at Santa Anita on October 12th. She was the favorite, and it looked like they wanted to go the lead early, but she wasn't quick enough, so they let the others go, and they were going pretty quick, 22 and 2, 46 and 4 for the half. So Juan Hernandez rode her that day. He was happy to just track the pace there, took over when he asked her to go, and then she won by 3 3/4 lengths. Speed rating, final time rating wasn't great. Pace ratings were solid and above par. So that was a race that they were going pretty good early and slower in the late going, but she had that race wrapped up in the stretch. So for Howin, turning back in distance, which is a good angle for trainer Bob Baffert, and then also horses maiden winner, trying winners for the first time. He's 37% wins with a flat bet profit. So Kazushi Kimura will ride this time, and he's 1 for 5 with Baffert. 4 of those 5 horses finished in the top 3. So now we're down to my top 4. And the horse I picked to finish 4th is AZ Wildcat. John Sadler, Flavien Prat's going to ride. $200,000 daughter of Munnings. She was the favorite in her debut on June 30th. And 5 furlongs at Los Alamitos was that day. And she tracked the pace from 3rd, 9-horse field. And she was able to win by 1 3/4 lengths. Solid effort in the debut. 2 5-furlong bullets at Santa Anita for this, including that 5-furlong bullet on December 23rd. 5 furlongs and 59 and change, best of 50. That was a good work. And her other one was on December 7th, best of 42. So she's training well for this. Flavien Prat's going to ride. And for Pratt, 0 for 8 with Sadler recently, with 4 second and third place finishes. The horse that I picked to finish 3rd in here is going to be the 7 Silent Law, and she could be the one to catch, and I think if she gets loose, she could be dangerous. $400,000 daughter of Tis the Law, and she broke her maiden by 10 lengths. She was all over the pace from the inside post in her 5-furlong Los Al debut, and dominating that race at 10 cents on the dollar by 10 lengths. And then second time out, big favorite again in the Anokia Stakes. Again, she broke like a shot there. She was 4 lengths clear early, and she was just able to cruise across the line, 3.5 lengths in front of Practical Dream. Practical Dream, as I said, took the race to her last time, and Silent Law had to settle for the place in that 7-furlong race in the Santa Ynez. So there's no doubt that the way that this filly likes to be ridden is to aggressively, just like they did in the Anokia Stakes. And if she duplicates that Anokia Stakes, where they just ran them off their feet, 21 and 3, 44 and 3, so that's what she's going to probably want to do. Try to run them off their feet, just get that lead and have the field strung out and have those other horses in chase mode. And if they get tired, she can keep on going at this 7-furlong distance. She'll be my 3rd choice. She can definitely win this race. The horse I picked to finish 2nd is the 8 Artisma. I thought that was a solid debut. And in her debut, No Bad Beats was the favorite. But this filly, as a first-timer, she broke on top from post 3 in that 7-horse field at 6.5 furlongs at Del Mar. but she settled in third, and she was able to win that race by 2 1/4 lengths over No Bad Beats. A good effort at 8-1. Richard Baltus, the trainer, doesn't always fire with first timers. He had this filly ready to go, $185,000 purchase. And this daughter of Munnings, Bluegrass Cat, is the dam sire. She's got ability. She earned a decent speed rating in the debut, and she's won with that comfortable outside post under Abel Lescano. Should be able to work out a good trip. She's going to get tested for class. We'll see how good she is in this race. I'm going to go with the 5 Look Forward as my top choice. Michael McCarthy, Mario Gutierrez, $285,000. Daughter of Boldoro. I was a big fan of her sire. Into Mischief, the dam sire here. Good pedigree, ran well both times. Dueled inside from that inside post in her 6 furlong debut, and she graduated by 1 1/4 lengths, and she beat No Bad Beats that day. I mentioned that one, running against Artisma last time. And then Look Forward last time out, stretched out in distance for Michael McCarthy. Dueled on the lead, mile and a 16th, grade 2 starlet. She was clearly second best. Now, Tenma won that one for Bob Baffert. She was already a stakes winner. Tenma is a quality filly, and she was able, as my top choice there, Tenma was, and she was able to wear down Look Forward and win that race. Look Forward was 9 lengths clear of Vodka with a Twist, and Vodka with a Twist was coming off of a good effort, hitting the board in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies. So Vodka with a Twist had a lot of talent. Tenma had a lot of talent. Look Forward split those two, 9 lengths clear of Vodka with a Twist, cutting back in distance, and this is probably going to be a good distance for her. She had a bullet workout on December 29th, 4 furlongs and 47-1, best of 62, and Gutierrez should have her up on the pace. She probably doesn't need the lead. She'll just be up there. A good middle post position here, and I think Look Forward can win this race and get the job done over some of those Bob Baffert trainees. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this horse racing content. That'll wrap it up for the Santa Ynez Stakes. Again, keep checking my YouTube channel each week. I have these horse racing handicapping videos all the time. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.